We used to skip class. Night would fall, you sneak up out the house. Now this in a pile of lost and found. Oh yeah, it is. You left me in for bed. Showed yourself instead. You were all I had. Now it's all in hands, yeah.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Los Angeles. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So the New York starting five. We've got Lou Dort, and it's Stevens in at the 2 guard. And for the Lakers, we've got Alec Burks. Davis is out there with Williams. Then it's MP, and it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
Stevens, the pass to Pakusevsky. Outside, Dort. Passes it to Gomez. For 3. You can't get that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded. That
control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Just how long AD is, he can take hits and still get to the bucket.
Here's Stevens. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So here's Burks. The Knicks making the shot. And there's the bucket from MP.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Here's Steffens. Clock at 4. From 13. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Inside, here's MP. Goes to the reverse layup and pumps it in. MP's got 6.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Gomez passes to Towns. Unloads from 9, and it goes down 2 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Marty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside. emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Pokusevski. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. 6-point game. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's MP, and he banks in the lane. He's got 10.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And there's the pass to Marion. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Hayward. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. To the inside. Here's MP. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Launches a three. Rebound the Lakers. There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Murphy with the ball. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. That one goes in.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
Pass to Marion. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. .35 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Porter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Turner against Marion. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's MP making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got MP. Hudson is out there with Turner, and it's Murphy in at the 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Knicks trail by 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the 76ers was outstanding. He scored 22 points and a couple of boards as well. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And that one, good. MP's got 16 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. In every one of these plays.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Pokusevski in at the 4 slot. Down low. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Passes it to Towns. To the middle. Here's Stevens. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. MP's got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pokusevski, the pass to Gomez. Here's Steffens, covered by MP. Can't hit from in close.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Dunn kicks to MP. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Towns, the pass to Gomez. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
And Towns does so many things well on the floor, Doris, but you can't forget about his rebounding.
Right, this guy puts up huge rebounding totals every night. You can pencil him in for double digits every night on the backboards. This guy can anchor your team's rebounding.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Pokusevski. He's guarded by Williams. The pass to Stevens. Yep, that one goes in there. Steffens got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Gomez. Burks covering. Gomez. It's tipped.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Rogers checked in for Los Angeles. And New York with a change here, too. Porter's checked in for Dort. Knicks trail by 7. Gomez passes to Pokusevski. Towns against Rogers. Towns, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Dunn against Towns. Dunn passes to Davis. Takes it from 10 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Davis has got 10.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Rogers. Pass to Gomez. The shot misses. Dunn with some nice D.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Outside, Davis. Pulls it up. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Gomez. Towns trying to get open.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The feed to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his third assist on the night.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. This is it to Rogers. Dishes to Dunn. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Turner is out there with Hudson. Then it's MP. And it's Hayward in at the point. Murphy against Porter. Misses from short range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's Murphy outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murphy's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Diakite can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Houston. Rebounded by Hudson.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Inside, here's MP. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 4 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
New York calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't.
Here's Houston. Outside, Porter. The pass to Tillman. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. MP finds Williams. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you...
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Knicks, Cotton's checked in for Towns. George Niang comes in for Tillman. Watanabe's in for Porter. Williams' shot is off.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.